Chief Marketing Officer of Direct Business Marketing. I am Granison Shines. How are you? Making sure that we continue our conversation on copywriting. We're going to be talking about the cosmetics piece of your copywriting skills today, meaning that our conversation stemmed from the nurture marketing campaign that you should have going on with your clients. When I talk about nurture marketing campaigns, I'm talking about your existing clients, your new clients, your existing leads, and your new leads. So it's four different marketing campaigns there that you should have going out from your email marketing system or blog posts or whatever it may be, updating, giving them information, even upselling current clients into more products or services, and or taking a look at those leads and converting those leads into new clients. So we want to have that continuously working, right? And remember, the easiest people to sell slash communicate with are the people that are in your database who are already clients. So don't neglect that. Just tie into that. So in putting your copywriting skills to its test here, we're going to be talking about your cosmetics, and it's easy to do this in on a blog post, or say for instance you have an email that's going out and it goes to a blog post, because then on the blog post on the website you can have the fonts and everything else different color. It's hard to do that in a plain text email, and I say plain text because if you know how our marketing system is, when we send out an email, it usually comes out via plain text, like someone opened up Outlook and send it out directly that way, directly to that person. And it gets more personal that way, it becomes more personal that way, you get better response, blah, 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 blah. Another conversation for another time. However, making sure that we highlight, bold, and all those certain things when you're writing copy, even if you're writing copy, this plays true, even if you're writing copy for a web page or a website and things like that, okay? So let's take a look at it. So we're looking at all these different words you're going to have, and so now you want to start giving certain emphasis on different words. So we're going to talk about highlighting. So when we talk about highlighting a particular word and or phrase, sentence, whatever it may be, you can add different coloring, you can add bolding, add underlining, italicizing, right? You can make sure that you have these working for you. Not too much, not too often, so that the page looks cluttered, but making sure that you use it strategically in order to emphasize certain words, emotional trigger words, psychological words, or whatever that may be. So understanding how to do that effectively, again, comes with the skill of copywriting, making sure that you highlight certain words. So when you're writing, that's again from once the sentence is already written. But now, if you want to take all the sentences that you have written, then what you want to do is make sure that you break them up into smaller chunks, right? So take these large paragraphs that you have and break them into smaller chunks, meaning that you want to add ability to an easy read to your email post, or your email or your blog post, or whatever it may be. You want to make sure that you divide the paragraphs up into these easy chunks that they can bite off of and really get good information, and using the right highlights in the right places when we're doing this. So that's my story and sticking to it when it comes to cosmetics. And I've seen some pages that have way overboard, have way overdone it, I should say. And it's like it's so much clutter there, from words being different size different fonts, all those kind of crazy stuff. It's like, no, let's just keep it very, very general, but let's highlight the salient points and make those paragraphs easy to read. Again, here we're talking about nurturing marketing campaign. Here's an example of one, and you can look at it in a larger fashion at directbusinessmarketing.com/services/nurture-marketing, or go to our website, directbusinessmarketing.com, and hover over the services, go down to a la carte, hover over that, and then go down to the nurture marketing. You'll be able to see the four different types that I talked about earlier in this video, and then you can go from there. Prices and things on there also to show you how we charge for those. Here's my information. 602-369-8119 is my direct line. You can email me at granison@directbusinessmarketing.com, and I'll make sure to get back to you. Thank you very much. Talk to you later. Bye.